One of the important things in life is to have someone as our spiritual guide. It is necessary for us to be guided in our spiritual life, in our spiritual journey. And many people tell me, I find that so-and-so is my friend, my philosopher, my guide, my mentor, my everything. And when you find someone like that, I'm sure you put all your trust in that person. You are ready to pour out to that person all your problems, all that you want to do, all that you plan. You pour out to him or her because you find that so-and-so is a trustworthy person. And this is what Jesus wants each one of us to have. Because he very clearly says, can a blind man lead another blind? It is difficult for a blind man to lead another blind man. It is also difficult for a person who is ignorant about everything that you have him or her as your friend. Both of you will be going nowhere. But if you have a good spiritual director who can really help you out in your spiritual journey, you will be enriched spiritually and you will also be guided. And therefore you find Jesus Christ is interested that we put our trust in the one who is our mentor, the one who can lead us, the one who can teach us, the one who can help us out. That is part of our life. The second aspect that we see in today's gospel reading is that we are sometimes caught up in only looking at the faults of others. Find out in your life, are you a complaining box? Because the one who is always looking out to find out faults is like a complaining box. You know, if you keep a box for complaints, there will be everybody putting complaints. Some people are there. They only want to come and see what are the faults, what are the mistakes, what are the wrongs, and they will always want to, in a way, make it a point to inform. And therefore, they are there because they want to show that they have seen the wrongs, they have seen the faults. But here Jesus Christ is first interested in telling us to clear all our faults, to clear everything that is blocking us from our growth. He is telling us that to remove all that obstacles, that which we have created within ourselves by not allowing to see great things. There is always something good in many of you. There is always something good. Let us look at the good and leave the bad for the Lord to do the rest. If you and I can point out the good, automatically the wrongs, the bad will automatically disappear from people's life. If I have certain good things, and if you tell me, Father, you're doing this, you're doing that, I feel so happy, and I know what are the wrongs in my life, and I know definitely that you are also observing my wrongs. If you are able to observe the good in me and encourage me and appreciate me, I also know what are the wrongs that I am carrying, and therefore slowly I start mending my life and clearing all the wrongs. And then you will also come and say, Father, I seen sometimes you were doing this, but now you are not doing that. How come? It is because you encouraged me in many things. I myself able to correct myself because you are encouraging. You did not point out that wrong. Because you pointed out the good in me, I am able to realize the little wrongs in me, and I am able to correct it by myself. This is the log that we can remove. This is the log that Jesus says to remove before you look into others' mistakes.